Finally, after chapter 1169, we get more details on how the deep sea contract works, but at the end of the chapter, I'm left with a strong question, but let's break it down. The shallow sea contract, which Harold and Shanks got around the same time, is like the initial package of the Emu deal. You don't really get anything in return, but it's like you're submitting the Emu. With that being said, if you're within range of Emu or the Holy Lands or whatever, you cannot defy orders, you cannot talk freely. At that point, you really can't do anything. As we see in this chapter, Emu can just jack you and do whatever he want to do. But if you're out of range, then you have more of your autonomy back and you can talk freely and do what you want to do. Again, everything you get from the shallow seems to be more title based and it's more worldly as opposed to being power. Now, as we seen in chapter 1168, once you get into the deep sea contract, that's when you become a full god knight and you pretty much got the full package. You got inhuman strength, you are pretty much invincible, immortality, and you can travel vast distances with the pentagram abyss. But this is where the major drawbacks start to kick in, because now there is no distance that Emu cannot get you. Emu low key is always with you and can take your body over at any time. And on top of that, seems to be no way to fight back. We don't get mention of the deep sea contracts, but Shanks not having that information makes a lot of sense, because why would he know it? I mean, most people probably don't even know about that. That's really meant for that higher upper echelon, and at that point, you got it. It don't matter. That's probably meant for only the girls say, and maybe like top figures like Garland before he was a girl say. But with all that said, I wonder why Emu didn't just take over one of the girls say bodies at Egghead and just get Luffy out of there. Now, of course, the reason is because, Oda wanted to save it for this, this arc. But at the same time, he really could have ended all that by just hopping in, Wi-Fi dropping, and taking everybody out. But if I'm Emu, I get it. Get your ass off the couch and get to work. Y'all be chilling in here get to work. Do something.